Yes, alright guys, good Noel here, and in this video I want to tell you why your Facebook ads are not actually performing. Because a lot of you come to me, you come to my Instagram, you send me messages sometimes on WhatsApp, and you say that you've created an advert, you didn't get sales, you only have people who are liking your adverts, and stuff like that. People are just asking you how much, they are not buying. Alright, so the first thing I want you to understand is that advertising is not magic. Alright, so because you've put in money there doesn't mean the results will just come instant, especially if you are starting new. So if you are starting new, you have to understand that it's a patient build up. So you need to set up things. As you are setting up things, you are keeping track of things. So for instance, if you just started running an advert, it's not magical that Facebook will just manufacture people that will come and buy from you. Alright, so it takes time for Facebook to understand the kind of people that you would need to patronize you or to buy from you. So that time that it is taking to learn the process, alright, when we call it the learning phase, you have to give it that time to learn. So it's not like you run an advert, one day it didn't work, 2 days it didn't work, and then you turn it off. It is a learning phase, alright. So first you must understand that this takes patience. It's not magic. It's not magic. So you don't just turn it off because nobody has asked you how much, or the people who are there are always asking how much, and they are not buying. Now let me tell you the reasons why your ads are not working. If you think you've gotten all these things I said correctly, like you have a proper setup, alright, like you have a proper setup and people are still not buying, then it is mostly because of 5 reasons. So the number one is the targeting. If you target people who are not really interested in what you are selling them, they are not going to buy. This is not magic. It's not magic. There's no how you are going to make somebody who is not interested in building a house to go and buy cement. Alright, so your targeting should be towards people who have the higher chances of buying. So if you are selling a product, you must know the people who would be interested in that product. If you are selling a service, you already know the people who would need a solution that your services are offering. So number one is the targeting. Alright, number two is your campaign objective. So if you go to the Facebook dashboard to create your advert, you have a lot of campaign objectives, and these objectives are very, very important because they've been structured based on people's interaction on the platform, because we know Facebook works with data and what people are doing on the platform. Alright, so if you have the wrong objective, you are not going to be getting the result that you anticipate. So you must know what your campaign objective is. Are you trying to make sales? If you are trying to make sales, you should focus on the objective that will help you make sales. You should focus on the conversion campaign, because that is where it is easy for Facebook to track people's behavior for you. Alright, so if you're running a campaign and then you are using a traffic campaign to run, the chances that you are going to make sales are not that high, because Facebook does not really know people you are trying to reach when you run a traffic campaign. But if you run a conversion campaign, there is a precise action, a category of people that you are telling Facebook that these are the kind of people I want. Alright, these are the kind of people I want. So you are optimizing properly, and so your campaign objective is very, very important. So if you think you have your campaign objective right and you even have the audience right and it's still not working, then number 3 is most likely the problem, and that is your creative. Your creative simply means what people see when they are scrolling through the advert. So people on their timeline on Instagram, on Facebook, they are scrolling, they are not there to buy anything. They are just chatting, some are catching cruise, people are arguing, people are just there just to have fun. So when your adverts come, your creative is the first thing they see, which is like the picture or the video you are using. So if it doesn't stop them, alright, let's say for instance you actually sell what I want, but as I'm scrolling, your video doesn't even entice me enough to look at it, or your picture doesn't entice me enough to look at it. It's not because Facebook has not done its job. Facebook has done its job of showing me the advert, and of course I am interested, but I couldn't get the message because your creative is not correct, and your primary test, it has to be like structured properly so that it can draw people attention. So if you already know the audience you are marketing to, you already know the kind of creative that would suit them. And even if you don't know, you can always test. That's why you test different creative, and you get the one that people are doing well with, the one that actually resonates with people, the one that engages enough with them, and then you focus on that one, and then you scale that one. All right, so if your creative is not good, your adverts are not going to do well. Because just like I said, even though I need a product and the creative doesn't attract me, I don't even know you are telling me about the product, so I just scroll and go. And Facebook has done its job. All right, so you'll be losing money if you do not have a good creative. So a good creative is very, very important. But let's say you have that three fixed and it's still not working. Then the fourth one is the offer. Let's say I even clicked on the campaign because your creative was attractive, and then I went through your sales process, your sales funnel, and then I realized that even though I need this product, the offer wasn't that compelling. I know that I could get something better, or somebody else is going to offer me something better next. I'm just going to walk away because I am a selfish guy. I want the best offers for myself. And that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants the best deals for themselves. So you have to make people good offers, all right? So if you have this for fixed, all right? If you have it fixed and it's still not working, then it has to do with your budgeting. I kept the budgeting last because I consider it to be not the most important thing. Because even though you have the right budgeting, but you do not have all these things set up, you are not going to be making a lot of sales. But if you have them set up and then it's still not working, then it's about your budgeting. Because when you're advertising, you are competing with other people. So if other persons are paying more for Facebook to prioritize their advert over your own, yours is going to suffer. So if you have all that fixed and it's not working, you have to increase your ad spend, how much you are paying Facebook to do that advert. So with these 5 things, your ad should be very, very good. All right, so you have to look at the audience, you have to look at the what's it called, the targeting. The targeting is the audience. You have to look at your creative, you have to look at your offers, and then you have to look at your budgeting. So these can be the 5 reasons why your adverts are not giving you results. All right, so I hope this video helps you. If it helps you, you should give this video a thumbs up so that I will feel happy, because if you like this video, it makes me feel happy. So that'll be all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. My name is Good Noel. Bye bye.